Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 97 of Active Reload. It is a pretty incredibly slow news week, so we don't have a whole lot to talk about. We had somebody
we have a lot to talk about. We have top fives.
Well, in terms of news, we don't have a lot to talk about, but we are talking top fives. We're doing top fives. We don't know each other's top fives.
Nope.
We got two different top fives we're going to do. We don't know each other's. You don't know our top fives either. Who would have thought? So we're going to do that today. We might touch on some minor things that popped up in the news sphere, but nothing too major. And we'll do our top fives. Let's get into it.
Boom.
All right, let's get into the episode today. We are T-minus 3 days as of recording this until 4th of July. So,
awesome.
Happy Independence Day. Hope you guys, hope everybody gets a day off in the middle of summer. Go have some burgers and brats.
Go blow off a finger.
Yeah, true. Happy 4th of July. You know what?
Yeah,
the biggest,
the 4th of July is awesome.
The biggest thing for me is, we get a day off. I like that.
You like
on a
that?
Friday?
You don't like celebrating your independence as an independent country?
I'm not a 4th of July head very much, to be honest with you. I like the hot dogs and the burgers because everybody's grilling stuff, and the smells. Smells are always good.
Oh, I love.
But the day off, I'll take that.
I usually try to say something that would get me arrested in another country on 4th of July.
Good. Yeah. Chew gum.
And blowing stuff up.
Yeah,
and blowing stuff up. That was the news. Welcome to the show. I'm glad you're listening for our very extensive news product that we have. Let's get into our top fives.
Yeah.
Do you want to go first, or should I go first?
You know what? I think mine might be more lame than yours.
Okay. So you go first.
No, you go first.
No, you go first.
All right. Okay, top five.
I also have pictures for mine.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I didn't get to queue up anything Be Real for me.
Did that on purpose.
I guess I'll have to do that in the editing room and do actual work.
Yeah, you could do that. Yeah. Sorry, loser.
Well, okay, I'm going to preface this with my original top fives, but I just thought weren't going to be cool. I was going to be a top five favorite bathrooms in video games, but I didn't know what else to say about it other than the one in Max Payne is cool and Duke Nukem because you can actually pee in the urinal. It's pretty funny.
GoldenEye, Nintendo 64.
GoldenEye, Nintendo 64. Thank you, producer Steve. That's like the second level when you first drop in is where you see Pierce Brosnan for the first time in the movie. All right. And then the other one was going to be top five games that people love that I actually really hate.
He was going to get a lot of people on his side.
But I don't want people to hate me. Like, this is so dumb. Why would I do that to that? Why would I do that? I'm doing a lot of dumb things lately. Thanks.
You're welcome.
So top five games that people don't like that I really like. This is not underrated. Top five underrated. I've already done that before. This is top five. Almost, you could call it guilty pleasures.
Okay.
Or games that I know aren't good. They're not underrated. They're perfectly rated and are rated pretty bad. I just like them.
So I would title it bad games that you enjoy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right. And I have some OLIs. Okay.
Perfect.
One of them is Call of Duty Infinite Warfare.
Are you talking multiplayer?
The multiplayer specifically, yeah.
Oh, okay.
People don't like that. There was a pay to win.
You're straight up wrong.
I know I'm wrong. I'm not saying that.
I don't know what to say about that.
I'm not saying that the game is good, but there was like a pay to win aspect to it that sucked.
I mean,
but the movement when it comes to the jetpack era of Call of Duty, I thought it was way better than the other ones. Black Ops and then the other one,
Advanced Warfare.
Advanced.
The other two parts of that game are actually the better versions of that game. Campaign, I think, is very solid.
And then there was like,
then the zombies mode is pretty good.
Yeah,
like it
was like Aliens, right?
No, that's
Ghosts. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Ghosts, yeah.
Infinite Warfare had its own zombies mode, and it was actually
never played
pretty good. It's not as good as Treyarch's, but it's still pretty solid.
Okay, and then Ghost Recon Future Soldier.
Okay,
I like that game. So sue me.
I like that game.
And then Sonic 2, my OLI. A lot of people.
Wait a minute.
Sonic.
What is an OLI?
Outside looking in.
Okay.
So not in the top five.
Not in the top five.
I see.
Outside looking in.
Thanks.
I thought Sonic 2 was one of the most well-revered Sonic games of all time.
It is, but a lot of people don't like it. A lot of people don't like it. It's not overrated or underrated or anything. It's just it's it's not like Mario Brothers where it's you jump and you land on a platform perfectly fine. This one is more slidey and kind of. Sonic is not easy to control ever. Has never been easy to control in the history of Sonic video games.
Next up on my list, top 5 movies that people hate that I enjoy.
Yeah.
Number 1, Dark Knight. I mean, that's what you just gave us.
Yeah. All right. And then here's my top 5. Number 5, Battlefield Hardline.
Okay. That's a good pick. I like that game.
So I understand why people don't like Battlefield Hardline. It's made by Visceral Games, the guys who did Dead Space. And they've worked on...
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, they worked on weird. Battlefield 3 or 4, one of the Endgame DLCs. And it was pretty good. And so EA was like, you want to do it? And they made a buddy cop type of single-player campaign, which wasn't very good.
Yeah, it was very average.
Very average. And then the Battlefield modes, they had Conquest, but they also had a game mode called Hotwire.
Yeah.
Where a flag is basically a few cars, and you just control the car and you drain the other team's tickets, I think.
And there was cops and robbers.
There's a bunch of cops and robbers themed type of game modes. And the gameplay was a lot like Battlefield 4, it's just a lot worse. But I actually prefer, I liked the like Miami Vice style theme to the game.
They had I remember one of my favorite things about that game, was none of the aircraft / vehicles had bulletproof glass.
Yeah.
So you could always hit people like through windows and stuff if you were sniping or whatever.
Yeah.
And you could always get really cool clips that way.
Yeah.
And they, all of the, I remember pretty frequently that a lot of the maps were a lot smaller.
They were
than typical Battlefield.
And the ones that were really big were very narrow.
Yeah.
So
I'll give you that. I liked Hardline. Honestly, I may have put more time into Hardline than any other Battlefield game.
I definitely liked it more than Battlefield 5. It came out before Battlefield 1, and I remember playing Battlefield 1 being like, oh, this is just a better game.
That's the one right before. Wow, that's weird to think that Battlefield 1 came right after.
Yeah.
Do you think we'll see a Hardline 2?
No, never. I mean, Visceral doesn't even exist anymore, and then Battlefield needs to get their stuff together for sure. And then, which it seems like they are, actually.
We might see some sort of, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw some like alternate version of Battlefield. Like not military, something different like
something
that.
like that. Yeah, I think so too.
I don't know what it would be.
Got plenty of room. Battlefield, I think, is an awesome franchise. It's just they have the ability to make a great game, but for some reason the games have just been not
great. If the next one's a flop, they're done.
No, I don't think they're done.
I don't know. I mean, the last 2 were kind of flops.
It's their biggest franchise.
I don't know
as far as shooters go.
They would have to rethink Battlefield. I think that's what they're doing right now.
DICE might be cooked.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. But EA was
at least DICE would be like, they'd be like, get off of Battlefield for now.
Anything's possible. We saw what happened to BioWare after Mass Effect.
Yeah, so. I know. Who knows? All right, and then number 4. Sorry,
number 2. I'm gonna skip a couple.
2 Human. Have you ever played this game?
I haven't played it. I know it though. 2
Human is Silicon Knights. They made Eternal Requiem or whatever, or Eternal something on the Nintendo GameCube, and it was awesome. But 2 Human is a weird Norse mythology mixed with cyber transhumanism.
Is this the one with... I think I'm thinking of something else.
It's a top-down sort of action game, but you use the right joystick to punch or kick forward, and then... So you use the right joystick to attack, up, down, left, and right.
You should put trailers in the...
I'll do it, for sure.
Okay. Well, and I was thinking, so I could watch it.
Yeah, I know. But it was actually a very bad game, and it bankrupted that company. But it's actually really fun. I think that if you just get use of the horrible controls, there's a lot of fun to be had, and there's a good story in there.
You know what I was thinking of?
I'm also a sucker for Norse mythology.
I was thinking of... and they're not connected in any way. It's just a name. But Beyond Two Souls, is that what it is?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that's the one I was thinking of.
That game is also probably could fit in there.
It could probably fit in there.
Yeah. All right, number 3, Spectre Divide.
Oh my God, that's in your top 5
of games that people hate that I like. Yeah. Okay. Everybody hated this game. Clearly, only like 50 people played it. And how long did it come out for consoles?
Not long.
Oh, couple weeks before they announced that it was going to be shut down.
Yeah.
So probably 6 weeks altogether before it's all shut down. I love this game so much. It's a 3v3 shooter that had Counter-Strike style game mode. And
this is the one that Shroud was connected to, right?
Yeah, except for that's another thing. Shroud was connected to it, but only really in his own words.
Right.
I don't think he did anything other than say, "Hey, I like this game. Come check it out on my channel."
Well, they probably,
they're like, they probably sent him an early build. Or, hey, do you like the shooting? And he goes, "No, make it better." And then they try to make it better. I don't think he had anything to do with the development of this game, other than promoting it, which he failed on. I don't think he actually liked it. Actually, I don't think anybody liked it except for me.
Yeah.
But it's still it's a unique take on a 3v3 game mode because you control 2 characters, so it turns into 6v6. It's just three people controlling two characters.
Yeah,
cool. That was great. All right, number 2, and I am going to get a little bit of flack for this one. Hitman Absolution. You know what? It's my favorite Hitman game. I'm just going to say that.
I don't remember that one.
People don't like that one because it's not a sandbox Hitman style game. It's more of a linear story-driven Hitman game, but it still has Hitman stuff in it. What people really didn't like was that if I were to take someone's outfit and put it on, people will notice you eventually. You can't really hide in the crowd. They will be like, that guy doesn't quite look.
Yeah. Okay. I remember.
And it was actually, there is a remaster on modern consoles and stuff, and it's actually really good. I think people should try it. It's just, if you're a big fan of Hitman, you're probably not going to like this game. You probably have always hated this game.
Isn't this one that was?
But I like it.
That's the one where you, there's a mission where you kill a bunch of like 1950s greasers or something like that. They're in like a car and they're like comically like straight out of the movie Grease for some reason.
I
think that's something that happens.
There's like, but I don't know why. You go to a gun range, which is a very small level, but it's a gun range and make an assassination attempt there. There's this
it's supposed to be like in rural countryside America too. Like
just
levels?
A couple times. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But it starts in like cities.
Yeah.
There is a controversial thing that happened with this game. They had a bunch of nuns.
Yeah.
Dressed
I do remember that.
Like assassins.
Yeah.
So it like it rides along the edge of
straight out of Warhammer
of, things that have taste in it.
Right.
So I like it though. And then
no better way to blend in. You do that in Assassin's Creed all the time.
Yeah, it's true.
You blend with the religious figures.
Yeah. All right. And then number 1, Deus Ex Invisible War. Deus Ex Invisible War came out for console on the original Xbox, and it was a sequel to one of the greatest video games of all time. And then it was in development. They kind of cut back on all the big expensive levels to make it fit on original Xbox. So it was the console-fied era of PC games. You know what I mean? You might be too young for that.
Too young. Sorry, guys.
There were PC gaming was huge. And then all of a sudden, when the Xbox came out and the PS2, they started to release games for the consoles, but they couldn't do both. They had to really cut back on the PC version in order for it to come out on the, smaller consoles.
That's like
Deus Ex was
Crisis 2, right? Or Crisis 1.
Yeah, Crisis 1 would have never came out for console until the following generation.
It was such a massive game in terms of asset.
And then so Deus Ex Invisible War was designed thinking about Xbox and consoles. And so the levels are very small and there's a lot of loading. You walk through a hallway, a loading screen, walk out of it. And so like a level like in the original Deus Ex would be very big and open. It's a lot more confined and narrow. So people hated it. But I, for some reason, don't know why, I loved that game. Yeah, that was it. I also had one OLI I forgot to mention, Final Fantasy X2. A lot of people hate that game because it was a sequel to a really well-loved Final Fantasy X.
I was going to say, okay.
Yeah, so it's 10-2. And it's basically just a continuation, and it's completely crazy. I forgot her name already.
10-2.
The girl, one of the characters that saves the world, has a pop band, like a J-pop band.
Awesome.
And you get the band together that you've like traveled the world and fought bad guys with, and now you're singing pop songs. But it had a really good battle system, and the story was just unbelievably dumb. But I love that game. And that's it. That's my top 5.
Final Fantasy. All right. So my top 5. I went.
Yuna was her name.
I went. You guys ever heard of 4th of July?
Oh, good.
So 4th of July.
I can't wait.
You said you're excited for celebrating the day for your independence.
Yes.
The independence as a country. I'm going to tag on to that a little bit.
Okay.
My top 5 has nothing to do with that.
Why'd you mention it?
My top 5. One of my favorite things about 4th of July, Food Day.
Oh, food.
Big
Barbecue.
day for food.
Yeah.
It's a big day for food. Hot dogs, brats, burgers, watermelon. Watermelon's a common one.
Yeah, big time.
Always.
With vodka in it.
Yeah, whatever. So my top 5 is top 5 foods, most appeasing or appetizing foods in video games.
Okay.
And I've got pictures to go along with it.
Man, I wish you played Unicorn Overlord.
I know. I've looked through pictures of that as well. That was in there.
Really?
I had to leave it on OLI though. I'm sorry.
Oh, perfect.
Because I haven't experienced
played it.
Yep. So, but there is one in here that I haven't played that you're going to be like, oh, what? How is this in here?
This is an interesting top 5.
So my OLI, first OLI, the stakes from Super Mario Party on the Nintendo Switch. If you look it up, if you play Super Mario Party on the Nintendo Switch, there's an incredible mini game where you are sizzling steaks to the point of perfection.
Okay.
And the sizzle, it
makes you hungry.
It makes me so hungry. It is perfect. I can't pull up a video because I'll almost certainly be copyright stricken by people. Yeah. But it's incredible. That's why I didn't put it in my top 5 because I couldn't have anything for it. Another OLI game you've played.
What?
The Memory Lane pastry from Final Fantasy 15.
Oh, yeah.
It's a pastry you can get. They have a lot of good foods in Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah, there's like a whole cafeteria.
Of them. Oh, like tons of them.
It's part of the thing that you do to pass time, or like you have cookouts with your boys.
Yep, your homies. But this apparently they were like, hey, you know what we're going to do? We're just going to make some of the most appealing food you've ever seen in your life. Memory Lane pastry was on there, and I was like, oh, I want to eat this in real life.
I don't know what a Memory Lane pastry was.
That's what it was called. It's like a fruit filled pastry with like powdered sugar on the top, and there were some berries on the side, and I think they had like fresh cut banana or something like that. It looks so good.
These are OLIs?
Yeah, these are OLIs. Because I'll pull up the good stuff.
Okay.
Another one from Monster Hunter World. Yeah, another game that has tons of good food. Tons of delicious looking food.
Cats making the food.
Yeah. But the one that I that appealed to me the most was the Fun Fright Platter.
Yeah.
It was part of their expansions. It has it's like 2 donuts, like a jelly cake, like a couple other pastries, and they're like all covered in icing. And I was like, oh. Give it to me now. Stuff it in me. I'd love to.
I'd love to stuff it in you.
Thank you. Hell yeah. So yeah, that was one of them. Fun Fright Platter. There's a lot of other good stuff in Monster Hunter Worlds as well. I mean, that's another game that's just another game that I forgot to put on here too. Be on OLI because I haven't played it. But Dragon's Dogma. Also, Dragon's Dogma 2.
Yeah, 2.
I also count that as kind of cheating because it's literally just video of people cooking food. Yeah. Like that's all it is. It's just once you start making the food, they just cut to a screen of somebody actually making food.
Well, Monster Hunter has like a lot of NPCs that are just cooking.
Yeah. But I mean in Dragon Dogs, but like it's an actual real life video of somebody making the steak.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not animated. It's like a full FMV.
Capcom, eh?
Yeah.
They do some.
So I thought that was cheating.
They like food. Bit. These are all Japanese games so far.
Yes, they are. But no longer because the last OLI, pizza from Spider-Man 4 or Spider-Man PS4, excuse me. There's a scene where Peter Parker says he's getting hungry, and he calls. I think it's Eddie's Pizzeria or something like that.
Eddie Brock.
No,
Eddie Brock's
no connection.
Pizzeria?
No connection.
Okay.
And you get a pizza, extra pepperoni. He whips it open. The steam comes out of it, and you see all the pepperonis on there. And I think he says pizza time because, of course, he does. Mm-hmm. And it made me want to eat the whole pizza. It looks so good. It looks so good in that scene. So you can almost smell it. Oh, it's delicious.
Oh, I want some pizza.
But that's OLI. That's my last OLI.
Okay, give me your top 5.
Number 5. And I got pictures to go with this, ladies and gentlemen. We're audio listeners. I wish there was some way you could see this. YouTube.com/ActiveReload. But first one, number 5. Sneaky little pick here. And I don't know if you ever saw this when you played this game. It's the patty melt from Starfield.
No.
A delicious patty melt. It's beautiful. It looks like it's a little piece of sourdough toasted to perfection. You got some fries there with a nice dollop of ketchup on the side as well.
That ketchup looks under-rendered there.
Yeah, it's maybe a little under-rendered, a little watery possibly too. That's okay though. I'm just looking at the patty melt. Patty melt looks delicious.
This is Starfield?
This is Starfield. This is something you can get in Starfield.
Has a lot of useless 3D objects.
Yeah, 3D rendered objects. Yeah. There's a lot of food in this game just in general, and a lot of it's packaged
And you can
too.
stack them all up like a bunch of potatoes.
Yeah. It's this patty melt looks, the more I look at it, the more I want to put it higher on the list.
It actually does. Hot take, I really don't like ketchup. I'm not a fan of ketchup at all.
Not on anything?
No, it has to be mixed with hot sauce if I'm going to put it on French fries.
Fair. So you like spicy ketchup?
I like my Tabasco sauce with a little bit of ketchup in it.
Okay, gotcha. You like spicy ketchup?
I guess. But only on French fries.
So yeah, patty melt. It restores 15 health. Very nice. And it
Is that a lot?
Yeah. Well, no, not really. But it makes me hungry every time I look at it because it looks delicious.
Okay, that's good.
Not enough fries in this platter, though. I will say that there's like 7 fries here.
Yeah, I can count the fries.
Yeah, we need more fries in this platter. But other than that, it looks delicious. I think this patty melt looks delicious.
Well, let's go on.
Number 4. I switched these up last second. But not
web
number
pictures,
4, number 3. Yeah, I know. Whatever. Number 4. The infamous, famous Resident Evil Cheeseburger.
That looks from Resident Evil 7
remaster, the remake of RE2. This is the very beginning of this video game. And honestly, the image doesn't do it enough justice.
It looks moldy. It looks like you're in the house in Resident Evil 7.
But you gotta hear it when he's eating it. It sounds juicy. It sounds delicious.
There's bacon in it.
He's chewing on it, and it's at the very beginning of the video game. It's when the truck driver's driving, and that's when he hits the zombie.
Yeah,
and this scene is literally him picking up the burger and eating it, and then he hits the zombie.
Yeah, it definitely looks juicy.
It's juicy as hell.
I'm hungry right now.
I know, right? This is a good top 5. So yeah, the burger from Resident Evil 2 looks delicious. I want a scrumptious, dilly-yumptious on it all the time.
Wow. It's a lucky burger.
Yeah, it is a lucky burger. All right, number 3. This one's going to look probably a lot worse than I'm going to give it credit for because it's from a little bit of an older game, quote-unquote older game. Number 3, Sweet Roll, Skyrim. Legendary.
Oh, the sweet roll.
The sweet roll from Skyrim. I mean, look at this sweet roll. Look at the icing just dripping down it. It's a great JPEG too, because that's all it is. It's just a JPEG. They did not render this whatsoever.
Well, you can download some mods.
Yeah, but this sweet roll.
It's funny that you call it the Skyrim sweet roll because
Fallout.
It's all over.
Yeah,
Bethesda games.
I know, and it's famously. This is the one that I think looks the most appealing.
Okay,
for me, is the one from Skyrim.
With the mods I have on mine, it makes it look real good.
Yeah. So Skyrim sweet roll, it looks delicious. It just looks like a delicious cinnamon roll that I could just eat for hours and forever. The only thing I want to eat is the sweet rolls. And then there's the scene from Fallout 3 where you're in the vault and you have to beat up Butch because he tries to take your sweet roll.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll always have a soft spot in my heart.
Yeah, I like the Whiterun guards that say, "What's the matter? Someone's stealing your sweet roll."
Yeah, that's funny. That's a running joke. I love that. Yeah. Number 2, a new entry.
I want to see if I can guess this.
You're not going to guess it. Okay. I promise you're not going to guess it. You might guess number 1.
Okay,
but number 2, you're not going to guess because this is a newer entry into I think the world of
video games,
delicious foods in video games.
Okay, I'm excited.
Number 2. The croissants from Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Look at those croissants that you're just sitting there waiting to pick up.
I definitely picked up a lot of those.
I know, but did you ever look how good those croissants look?
Yeah, they look great.
This is in the Vatican City level, and they're on the table. These look so good.
You can see some like oats.
There's flakes, flakes like
on the
nut
top.
flakes on them or something
almonds.
like that. You can see the reflection. It makes it seem like it's buttered on the top too.
Yeah,
it looks so good. And every time I see these, I'm like, I want to eat all of these, and I want to live in that.
They do not give you a lot of health.
They don't give you a lot of health. I don't know the exact health number on this one, but
very, very little. You have to eat like 5 of them to make it.
Every time I see them though, I'm like, I want this. This looks so good.
Talk about a bad game. Just joking.
He's wrong about that, unfortunately. Yeah, God, these are so good. And also the picture I took this from, you want to see something funny? Look what it says in the bottom. full RT on, ray tracing on for the croissant picture.
That's funny.
So croissants.
You also have your item limit has been reached.
I know.
So you have too many of those.
I was stacking croissant.
Number one.
I was doing a stacked croissant run.
Okay, I know what number one has to be.
What is it?
It has to be Unicorn Overlord.
No, I told you I didn't put those on there because I didn't play it. I haven't played it enough. Or I didn't look up enough of the photos.
I don't know.
Number one. You'll be upset you did. I'm going to give you one more guess. One more guess. Because you should get this. Legendary piece of food in the history of video games.
A mushroom from Mario Brothers?
No. But that's a good guess. That's a decent guess, to be honest. I wouldn't want to eat the mushroom from Super Mario
something you'd
Bros.
want to eat. I don't know. It's got to be a good graphical game. Oh, the cake is not real.
The cake from Portal. It's not real. You're right.
It's a lie.
But
it's a lie. You're right.
Look at the cake. Would you not want to take a delicious slice? I'm thinking it's a pecan cake, or these are like...
Yeah, I don't know what that is. It's just the...
But some of it looks like pecan, and the other, it also kind of looks like
looks like cockroaches.
Like chocolate on the outside. But the cherries too. The cherries sell it for me. The cherries on the top look so good. I would destroy this cake.
You never played Portal.
I know. That was why I was telling you you're gonna be upset at one of these because I never played it. But the cake looks delicious.
It looks like Count Chocula from back here.
It does. It looks like Cocoa Krispies.
Would you not eat the hell out of this thing?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. That's all I meant. It doesn't matter if the cake's real or not real.
You know what's really funny?
I want to eat the hell out of it.
It's funny that you brought that up. The cake is a lie is what you see written behind the scenes in the game world.
That's an Easter egg, right? Is the cake
sort of? It goes with the story because you're in a simulation and not a digital
Matrix,
like an actual simulation where they're trying to test out the portal gun, and
they're like, "We want you to eat this
break
cake
out," and then in the background, like behind the walls and stuff, it written in graffiti, "The cake is a lie," because the whole point is to finish the training exercise, and you can have cake at the end.
But you can never finish the training exercise.
They send you to die, and then you break out. You need to play that game.
I know, you're right.
It's funny that you put this on here because you haven't played it, but you won't. Unicorn Overlord. Just look up. Just Google.
Yeah, but this is so famous, though.
I know. You're right.
I mean, think about it.
But look up Unicorn Overlord food, and that's all you got to type. Google image that thing.
Unicorn Overlord. I will say the other thing that kept me away from doing some of these is because I don't know what. Like I look at the personally, I wouldn't eat a lot of the foods on here.
The spaghetti or the. Oh, it looks so good.
This does look good. I'll give you that for sure. This looks good. Thing. This is what does this say? Bacon and soft-boiled egg
omelets, galettes.
I destroy that. Oh, this marguerite pizza.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh my god,
so good. Why don't you blow it up? Click on it.
Late substitution, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, it's Reddit. Don't click on it.
Late substitution. I'm gonna take the sweet roll out, and Unicorn Overlord's marguerite pizza goes in top 3. There you go.
Awesome.
That's how we do top 5s around here. Just off a whim.
Vanillaware. The Vanillaware games have a lot of food in them.
This looks good.
And it's like made by the famous artists that they have
to make food.
In their food. No, it's like their art director guy. Okay. All their games look kind of similar. And their food just gets better and better each game they come out with.
I got to show you the I'm going to pull this up really quick because Dragons Dogma 2 food. Because this is a courtesy of Dan Allen Gaming. Shout out Dan Allen Gaming. Sorry, I'm just gonna play this though really quick. Yeah. So look, you craft the meat, and then watch. It's just an FMV.
Oh wow! I've seen this.
That's why I didn't put this on there because this feels like cheating. Because of course this looks good. This is just a straight up ribeye, and then done. You got your ribeye. Oh, we got to make more food. Here's some lamb.
So weird because it doesn't match the game world at all.
No, exactly. Yeah, it's just full motion video of someone
definitely
making
makes me
food.
hungry, though.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I thought this was cheating. I was like, I can't put this on here because this is just a full motion video.
Funny. I like his companion that he named him M. Bison. Good job.
Yeah. So that's why I left that one on there, but I can understand if people are upset about that. That's my top 5.
Cool.
Shout out
job,
food. It's big food weekend.
Man, I'm completely hungry, and now I'm gonna be off all day.
Audio audience, just imagine food. Really quickly for the small bit of news, college basketball, video games might be coming back. Seems like they're coming back. They're being teased like heavily by EA and also 2K, which means we might get 2 battling basketball games from those developers for the first time in
A long time, 2000 and
almost 10 plus years now.
Yeah.
Well, not 10 plus. Excuse me.
Well, you're talking
About
about
7 years.
You're talking about EA and 2K making a basketball game. So 2019,
competing basketball games. Yeah. So
2018.
About, 6-7 years since they really did that.
Yeah.
And college will be interesting. It'll be interesting to see those two battle out. Both of them have very, very good college basketball games in their history.
Yep.
In EA, you can kind of pick a couple of them because they kind of dominated that area. But 2K6 is very popular.
I thought the March Madness version of NCAA, it must have been 2010.
Mm-hmm.
That
EA
was
Sports
pretty
March Madness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was actually really good.
I wonder if they can use. I don't think they're going to be able to use that.
March Madness, probably not.
I don't think so because they can't do NCAA.
They're not even going to do NCAA. Anymore. Yeah.
Yeah. So it'll just be EA Sports College Basketball.
Brought to you by Villanova.
Yeah, or something like that. And then all the players. I think they can have there's a decent reason to believe that they could make like a pretty substantial college basketball game.
Well, here's an opportunity again, EA, to do something that NBA 2K lacks.
Mm-hmm.
Like make a cohesive control scheme.
Right. Well, 2K is going to be doing it too, seemingly.
Yeah, but it's going to be like NBA 2K with different jerseys on.
I mean, 2K's already touched on it a little bit in your My Career mode.
You're like My Dorm mode.
You can play in the NBA 2K games, you can play like 5 games of like Texas versus Gonzaga versus Villanova.
Really?
Yeah.
They have like college names on there?
No. No college names, but you're playing with the logos of those teams on.
Okay.
And it's part of your career mode, essentially. So they've already kind of touched on that before, but it'll be interesting to see how they go about it with now NIL in play.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're going to see like D2 schools, D3 schools, because I mean,
why not?
They've got more. There's less players. You don't have to worry about that as much with football because there's 52 players on a squad, and there's way more than you have to worry about. Basketball, it's 11 guys on a side.
And plus, the tournament is you got to add in those other schools,
arguably,
or else it's not going to be a real tournament.
Right. It's arguably
so UOP has to be in there.
It's the best tournament in the sporting realm, in my opinion.
Definitely. 100%.
And I'm excited to have it back in college basketball. It's years away, seemingly. I think I saw something from EA that said, not from EA, but reportedly like 2028, 2029. Like that's what they're kind of shooting for. Which is, I mean, that works for me.
2028?
Yeah, long ways. I mean, when we first got the announcement for college football, it was about 4 years before we even got a trailer. So makes sense. I'm cool with it though.
I thought this was going to be coming like next summer.
No shot.
No.
We would have seen something by now about that. All right. So yeah, it's coming.
Guess what
else? A long
else?
way down the line.
Guess what else is coming?
Comes out today as of recording.
One of your most anticipated games.
Yes. Mecha BREAK. Personally, one of my favorite trailers we saw during essentially, and also just the trailers that we've seen since then. About this video game, I just want to play it just over and over and over again. Mecha BREAK comes out today.
It's funny.
Series X, Series S, PC. It's not on PlayStation, or it's coming to PlayStation 2025.
Yeah, that's strange.
Yeah. Timed exclusive, I guess, from Xbox.
Okay.
The more I see this game, the more I'm like, man, I cannot wait to get a seizure from all of the things that are popping up on my screen while playing
Look at
this
all
game.
the colors.
It's incredible. It's awesome. This game looks so good.
So yeah, the PvPvE mode is interesting because when I played the demo of this game on Steam, and it's hard. This game is a hardcore game.
I believe that
for sure. But I don't think I played the PvE.
PvPvE.
Oh gosh, I don't know how they're going to do that though.
I guess we'll see. Other thing though, if they succeed with this, Hasbro, contact these people immediately and get them working on a Transformers game. Now. Like it should be yesterday.
Or Gundam games.
Yeah. Gundam game, Transformers game, whatever.
Yeah.
It's awesome. This game looks so cool. Oh my God. I can't wait. I'm going to play the hell out of this game this week.
Yeah, I can't. I'm going to play it tonight.
Yeah.
For sure.
Is it Game Pass?
That's another question, James. Is this a free to play game or is this a pay to play?
I don't do a lot of research. I just play games,
I made a top 5 today.
I just made a top 5. To be honest with you, I spent about an hour and a half looking at video game food and making a top 5. So
that's funny.
You can't expect me to do a lot.
There's so much happening on the screen.
I know and honestly, a lot of times this will really bother me. But for a game like this, I'm okay with this.
It's like a bullet hell.
Yeah, it is a bullet hell for sure. It's a multiplayer bullet hell. Some characters are more tankier and some characters are
Just
more
fast.
nimble and fast. And I'm not good with the fast ones. I'm just the tank guys.
Right. I'm just watching the whole
Like that
clip
guy's the
now.
tank guy
Yeah.
that we're seeing.
This looks awesome. I'm so excited to play this game. So this Mecha Break comes out today. So go and play Mecha Break.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Mecha Break.
Cool.
Also, it's Mecha and Break is all capital letters. Awesome.
Really?
Yeah, it's Mecha Break.
That's funny that you noticed that.
Yeah, I noticed that when I was putting it in here. Even in the trailer, look, it says Mecha
And
Break.
We always get this game's title mixed up with Metal Eden.
Yeah, we do. That's been a weird thing that we were doing this year, which I don't know. I mean, I guess because they're both
Mech games.
Yeah, mech
This
games.
sort of mech games.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess Metal Eden is more of a Metroid style
Yeah.
suit. So
I don't know why. I
would
was
you
doing
consider Metroid a mech suit? She can morph into a ball.
That's a good question. I would almost count her as like a exoskeleton more than a mech suit, because I'm thinking mech. I'm thinking big, like Titanfall is a mech game.
Well, exactly. A mech would be you can travel in it. It's a vehicle of
Yeah.
some sort. So she does.
She does go into a ball. Yeah, that's true. She does go faster.
That's a video game question. We should do video game questions.
Let
I
us
don't
know
know.
in the comments.
Yeah, what do you think? Is it a mech game? Is that a mech suit? Is
Yeah.
Samus's suit a mech suit? I don't know. That's a good
Just
question.
don't be mean to us.
No, you can be mean to us.
Yeah, you're right. You
You can
can
be mean to us. Shout out Cake, by the way, from Portal. It's real.
Not the band from Sacramento.
Not the band from Sacramento or your butt, because it's another phrase for cake. You got cake.
Oh, you're
You got a
right.
nice butt. Let's move on. Firmament. That's another game that's coming out. This game came out like 2 years ago, apparently, on PC, but now it's officially coming out.
So
Kickstarter.
a game that came out of early access. Rare.
Kickstarter success story. This one. These are a group of developers that made Myst and Riven.
Oh yeah.
This is their studio.
Which is funny because Mist and Riven just came to PlayStation
Yeah.
Classic
PlayStation.
stuff, the Classic series.
This game looks cool. It's got mostly
Maybe Xbox actually.
recently it started getting mostly negative reviews.
Why?
That's probably nothing to worry about. But overall, it's got mostly positive, is what I saw on Steam. So
It's always because they did something dumb.
yeah,
Is it a walking simulator?
Let me tell you, it's a new puzzle adventure game.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
walking
It's like, have
simulator.
you ever played the original Mist or Riven?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Those games that were
yeah.
slideshows practically.
Yeah, and you're clicking the arrow to go forward.
Yeah.
Stupid. It features deep storytelling and world building. Discover the story of this seemingly abandoned world as you explore and unlock the mysteries of 3 unique realms and beyond. It's very steampunky, as you can see from the
I
trailer.
can see.
So yeah, this looks pretty cool. I think could be pretty interesting. It reminds me of the game you made me play that I enjoyed during Halloween.
Oh yeah. The walking sim.
Here Comes the Sun.
Here Comes the Sun. Yeah.
I only remember that because of the stupid song.
Yep.
The do.
Good title then.
True. That's a good point.
Got you to remember it. I couldn't remember it at all.
Here Comes the Sun. So yeah, here's Firmament.
Cool.
Build things and they will come. And so will I. That's that. That's the upcoming games. All right, let's play some guessing games, huh? Oh, actually,
we're gonna talk about what we're playing.
Yeah. Sorry.
All right, James finally finished Clair Obscur
I did.
Expedition 33. Now we're not going to spoil anything.
No spoilers.
This is not going to be a spoiler topic.
No
yet.
spoiler cast.
I think we're going to eventually.
Yeah, this is going to be almost certainly a game of the year topic
Yeah.
we're going to have. At that
Definitely.
point, if you haven't played it since or then we're going to do spoiler cast stuff. So
Yeah, we just got to mention it later.
right. This game's incredible. It's one of my favorite games ever played. Period. Probably top 5. Things will replace other things, obviously, but as
Yeah.
it stands right now, one of my favorite games I ever played.
Wow, that's crazy.
I finished when I finished it. I was at 60 hours on my playthrough, is what the number said. I totally believe that, and there were times where, there are times just in general when you have to kind of convince yourself to get back to playing a video game sometimes, and there were times with this game. But then once I started playing it, I didn't want to ever put it down. It was hard for me to get off and go to bed at times because I was I just want to beat this boss, or I want to beat this guy, I want to level up this character, or whatever. It's awesome.
That's really cool that you like this game because it's not a James game at all.
It's true. Yeah.
Although it's probably not a game for a lot of people.
I was deaf to turn-based strategies.
Yeah.
And now I have a shirt that says I love turn-based strategies on it.
No kidding.
And a picture of Clair Obscur 30th Expedition 33.
Did you not want to finish this game because you liked it so much?
Yes, that was part of it too.
That was part because I was waiting forever for this guy to finish it.
There was part of me where I was like, I knew I was going into the last battle, and I was like, well, I want to finish everything.
The funny thing is, I wanted to talk about the ending so bad.
Yeah.
The ending. Yeah. Really bad. But I couldn't. Mm-hmm. And by the time you did beat it, I forgot a lot of things. So, recap on the ending. No, I'm just kidding. No, I thought the game was really good too. I had one problem with it, and that's a very minor problem, but it was big for me. And it was the fact by the time you get to the end game, the map opens up a lot like every other JRPG. Yeah. And you can explore the areas, but my guys were so underleveled, I couldn't explore anything because I was just getting wrecked completely. Yeah. The jump of difficulty from the final boss or the boss and the exploration areas was a huge jump in difficulty for me. I beat the game at level 60. I'm going to say 60. And you did it at 90?
I was at, my two main characters were 88, both.
88.
Both
so around 90 and I was around 60. I don't even know if I even hit 60. But I do know that the ending, I'm trying to avoid spoilers.
Yeah.
The ending, I was kind of rushing through because I was so interested in the story that I skipped a lot of what was the game. It was the game telling me to level up pretty much.
There were optional fights that you can kind of just skip by.
They were like, here are these guys right here. And I was like, there's too many of them. I'm just going to run past them. And if I did get involved in a fight, I'd run away and just
flee.
Yeah, I'd flee. So
loser alert. No, I'm just kidding.
So I didn't get to experience the end game exploration like I should have. And I don't know if it's the game's fault or it's my fault.
There's a lot of so like after you fight the main enemy from the beginning of the game.
Yeah, I know.
That's after that fight, that's when it really opens up like a lot more. And that's when I spent basically probably the most amount of time on the game is after that, because you can go to a bunch of different areas. Yeah.
That's where the game wants you to spend all the time.
That's where it really wants you to like become a higher level.
When you finish this story, the final boss was probably way too easy for you.
Yeah, the final boss was. Sorry, but he was kind of a joke, you know.
Not me. It was actually a struggle for me.
Yeah, see, because I did that have played this game. I did the tower before I did all of that. I did a bunch of the other. They're mini bosses, but they're actually like the harder bosses in the world. I beat, I think most of them. There's one that I want to go back to and fight, but I won't spoil it.
Did you ever get to that boss where it's in the world, I guess the land where it's all dark and rainy, and you can go deep under the cave, take a little rope or whatever they call it down.
Oh,
and she's in front of a house a door.
Yeah.
Did you ever fight that girl?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
She was hard. She wasn't fun. The hardest boss,
the chief.
Yeah. Oh my God. I can't think of her name, but yeah, the chief of the, yes.
You can challenge
of the tribe. Yeah. She is the thing that makes her hard is you have to 1v1 her. Yeah. So it's one character versus her essentially. And that makes it incredibly hard. You can't call in reinforcements. It's a little bit easier if it's 3v3 or 3v2 or 3v1. Hers, God, she was annoying as hell.
Well, I thought the relationships of the characters were so good in this game.
So good. That'll be the thing I take away, honestly, the most from it is just, I'm probably going to remember all these characters' names forever because I'm like, like they're perfect.
Verso is really cool.
Verso, Mael, Lune, CL.
Who do you like better?
Monoko. I mean,
who do you like better? Verso or Gustav?
Probably Verso, just as like a complete character.
Yeah.
Totally. But Gustav's great too. I like Gustav as well.
They're all really good.
Monoko. I adore Monoko.
Monoko's my favorite. Monoko is like
awesome. I also like
he's like Verso's best friend.
Best friend. Yeah, definitely. And then I said I can remember all the names of the characters, but the
big fluffy guy.
Yeah, what's his name?
I don't know. He gives you a hug at the end.
Yeah, he's goated. He's incredible. I love his character as well. He's just basically the perfect example of being positive all the time, no matter what. Like that's what he is. And he was great. I love his characters too. He's just like a giant teddy bear, essentially.
Yeah, I like everybody. Lune, And then Mael. Mael was a little annoying.
Really?
As a
hot take.
As a companion in your battlement.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? I
see what you're saying.
can't say much.
I think
her arc is different than everybody else's.
Yes.
Big
but
time.
Also just in terms of like the battle, hers is probably the most, Verso's is pretty like really simple. Hers is her way of battling is hit or miss. Like you can either, it's a risk reward type of battle. And I thought that was super annoying. Like, and it depends on how you build her too. Yeah. Like depending on how you build her, you can make her incredibly powerful.
I only use her during the tough boss fights. Yeah. Otherwise she didn't fit my trio of guys.
That's I'm kind of the same way. I made one character essentially a healing character. Yeah. Like Lune was like, that's all she did essentially. But yeah, I think that just overall, that was the other thing is too, like the difference in types of attacks versus like Mael and Verso are like, they're pretty similar, but you go from like Verso to like Monoko, like way different types of attacks, and Verso to CL, way different types of attacks. Did you ever
get into the game breaking builds?
No, I saw they patched like a decent amount of those, but I saw like different versions of builds where you could do like 22 million damage. And I was like, what?
This is a thing in JRPGs. It started with like the old Dragon Quest games. Yeah. But you can basically just break the game and put stuff into characters that just
totally destroy and break the character.
The famous one is Final Fantasy VIII is to always fight at very, very low health because you can just do extra damage. And it just ruined the game completely. I see. I remember I did that and I was like, why would I play it any other way?
Right. I'm just going to run through these people.
Yeah.
It's funny.
That's cool. That's funny. That's your first. Is that your first JRPG, right? Style game. It must be.
Is it JRPG? Is that what you would call it?
JRPG through and through. It's just made by French people.
Okay. I mean, I guess so. Turn-based. Definitely my first like loving of a turn-based strategy game for sure. Definitely. There's others that I've played where I'm like, I just can't get behind the way that this is told. And then we're taking turns fighting each other, you know? Yeah. But this one, like, they kind of avoid that a little bit from how they're telling the story, if that makes sense. Yeah. Like, there's not a lot of scenes where you're running at one another going into battle, and then you're just sitting there taking turns. Like, they make it work a lot better in this scene, in this story, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Also, the character design, just like of some of the enemies, incredible.
Yeah,
like,
they're really good.
Kojima style, acid trip out of your mind. I saw this in a lucid dream and I want to draw it on a piece of paper type of enemies that you have to fight sometimes. It's great. It's incredible.
I love it, definitely.
I cannot recommend this game enough. And if there's anything that comes out that's better than this game this year, it'll blow my mind.
Good segue, because I am playing...
Rematch. That's what you have down here.
I am playing that game, but
me too.
Death Stranding. So I wanted to play Death Stranding 2. I wasn't going to get it. So I was like, I'm just going to play the first one. I know I have it. And I found out that I actually own the director's cut version. When I first played it, I played the regular version on PS4. And so now as a PS Plus, I'm guessing PlayStation Plus, or I might have bought it.
I was looking at it the other day. It's a PS Plus extra membership.
I started playing it. It is a lot different from the vanilla version. It's a lot easier, I should say, to get into the game mechanics. But I played it. I beat it in 1 week. Really good. I mean, it is like an action storytelling game with Mud Runner. Where
that's your dream.
I love those kind of games. So it's a game where you just want to relax and play. Yeah. I was actually trying to get through it really fast, and I really liked the story. I didn't like the story the first time I played.
I saw somebody say, I can't remember where I saw this, but it's a game where you can really just put on and chill out because the soundtrack is really good too.
The soundtrack is great. Yeah. It's like you're listening to Kojima's playlist.
Okay.
It's his personal favorite songs, I guess.
Is it like licensed music?
Yeah, it's licensed.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah. Oh, wow. Cool.
And it has like the artist and the album and the year it came out like on the right when it plays.
Wow, I had no idea that they used licensed music. I thought it was all
It's in-house. Usually when you do something big and then you have a long way to go.
Yeah, right. And they're like, all right, let's put on some tunes.
A couple times I had I had forged my way through, or I forged my path through a bunch of areas that I can just get in a vehicle
Rover or whatever, yeah.
and I can get there real fast, way too fast, where the song doesn't even get halfway through.
So it's like in Red Dead Redemption, like the first one where you're about to go cross into Mexico and it starts playing the music and everything. Okay, gotcha.
Just like that, but but more often. Than that.
Yeah. It was a literal road trip.
Yeah, and so I beat it. It's good. I definitely understand the story a lot more now. I first, when I was playing, I was kind of lost. I didn't know the first time I played this game years ago. I didn't realize that the people you're talking to after you deliver, I thought it was just boring exposition. It's actually important stuff. So I was just skipping a whole bunch of stuff. But this time I didn't. And now I appreciate it. Now I understand what's happening. I now know why Heartman is called Heartman, Deadman is called Deadman, and Mama is called Mama.
I love that you're like, I was skipping a bunch of stuff.
There
I
is
had no
one
idea
thing
what was
about
going
this
on.
game that it's just a Kojima thing, is that the whole time characters have relationships with each other that they don't spell out until the end. Like what? That's her daughter?
Is it framed like it's a twist though?
No, I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe I missed it and was like, I don't remember them saying that Bridget and the other girl, I forgot her name, they were mom and daughter. And so when they talk about it, I was like, what? Was I supposed to know that? Or was that a twist? I don't know. So a lot of stuff is obscure. And
Clair Obscur.
And so then I finished it. Now I'm playing Death Stranding 2. And I got about 4 hours into it. And I can say right away, immediately, the game is better in every single aspect. Writing to
this one
acting.
It's also made for PS5 too, so it's got to look amazing.
And the graphics are fantastic. Holy geez. Best graphics, most realistic graphics I think I've ever seen.
You're like, if I was walking around on a tar-covered beach, this is exactly what it would look like.
Yeah. You start out in Mexico and you're on these rocky hills, mountains. And and it starts to rain and it turns into mud. And like it goes from soft, rocky, sandy
and it plays
texture
Eye of the Tiger
to a muddy, wet texture, and does it better than I've ever seen in a video game.
Rain is bad in this universe, right? Because I thought I remember
they call it time fall. Yeah, it makes your skin age and the ground age too. So when it starts raining, it does a really cool like effect where you can see grass and flowers grow and then die immediately.
Timefall, dude.
And it does that. Grows and dies, grows and dies.
I can't wait till they make Timefall 2. 3. Damn it, I messed that up.
Yeah, you did. I was about to say. Fail. Yeah, so I'm going to be finishing that pretty soon. Probably the next time you hear I'll be finishing it.
I can't believe I just blew that joke that bad.
It's okay. You do that all the time.
Embarrassing.
All right.
Hey, what's wrong with you?
You want to play
Guess That Game? I'm also playing Adamfall.
Oh, yeah.
Very okay. Very okay. It's very okay.
I didn't like the AI in that game.
That's honestly my biggest complaint.
Yeah.
They are all pretty dumb. Crime scene cleaner too. Pretty fun.
You're playing Crime Scene Cleaner?
Yeah, pretty fun.
Is that a simulator game?
Yeah, it's like
you
power wash
blood off the asphalt?
You're cleaning up the crime scene. You pick up bodies. Away.
A very cool movie that I like is Sunshine Cleaning. Have you ever seen that movie?
I've never heard of that movie.
I can't remember the actress's name. Both of them, they're sisters, and they trying to make money, so they get into the business of cleaning crime scenes.
Okay, there you go. And it's
cool.
a sequel to Little Miss Sunshine.
No.
Oh, love that movie. Guess That Game, ladies and gentlemen. We got a rip right off the start. This is that game that's from the Rematch developers.
No.
Please tell me the name.
Sifu.
Thank you.
I don't think it is.
You don't think so? There's lettering on there that'll make me believe.
What, Chinese? Oh my gosh!
Right off the bat.
That's going to wrap things up. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. No, we'll keep going here.
You went to Sifu.
I might never do this again.
Because it's very soft looking.
Yeah, that's what kind of gave it away. And then the lettering on the sign. Japanese.
Is that a first ever?
No.
No, he's done a couple. You've done a couple. Yeah. First guess.
Wow. And
Let's go.
And I thought you hated this game.
Whoa, I didn't say that. How dare you? Oh, wait, you're talking about Guess That Game.
Yeah, Guess the game.
Yeah. Just because sometimes I'm sitting here and I look like an idiot.
Yeah. I know this.
The ones that keep you coming back. What is this?
Is this Cooking Mama?
I was about to say that too. Cooking Mama Cookstar.
I don't know which one. Just the two.
Also, I left a lot of the Cooking Mama stuff.
Yeah, it is. I'm counting that. I'm counting
Count
it.
that. Wow, we're 2 for 2 off rip.
I don't
Cooking
know.
Mama
There's
2.
so many. There's DLC. Yeah. Okay. Number
There we
2.
go. That counts. I also left a lot of the cooking games off of my list because I thought that was cheating as well. Forgot to mention that. Cooking Mama, Overcooked, all that stuff.
Actually, the graphics in this game, it's not the best looking food ever. But
is there any pictures? See, like this is looks okay. Whatever.
Wow, right. 2 in a row.
We have nailed. 3 total guesses, 2 correct.
Here we go.
How about that? Next one.
This looks like 2 guesses, 2 correct. Come on, Cookie Mama. I'm not going to count. It's Cookie Mama 1, 2, 3, and 4 exactly the same.
This looks like a Zelda game. If I were to take first image.
Oh,
like this could be
another soft looking game. I think this is.
Does this not look like Breath of the Wild?
No, it just doesn't. It looks older.
So do you. Boom.
Yeah, I know I look older.
Wasn't there like a Brave Land that looked like this?
Yeah, there's Evo Land.
Evil Land?
Evo.
Oh, Evo Land.
It's one word, I believe.
Oh, sorry. Evo Land.
I don't know.
Star Wars: The Second Evolution.
No, that's not it. Oh, Tunic. Do Tunic. Tunic.
Yeah, that.
Tunic.
Nope.
86%. Whoa.
Of meta.
Okay, that's a sign.
Can I not look?
Yeah, sorry.
I don't want it in my back of my head.
That's a sign of some sort. This is a sign. I think. So like a store sign or something is what it looks like. Doesn't look like it's an actual
this
fire.
looks like an ARPG.
Yeah, it does.
This is 2D as well. Like the little table with the inkwell on it.
Yeah, I don't know what this is. I have no idea.
Oh, there's a character in the bottom left.
Oh, Professor Layton?
I don't know his name. I haven't played the game.
Do Professor Layton. Two F's. No.
Am I? Oh, I see it. Curious Village.
Yeah. Oh. Dang
another 2D picture. This looks like what's the
it's obviously a
like top down.
It's a turn-based strategy game.
This
came out recently.
What's the game?
Last 2 years.
What is the name of that game? Nothing matters.
How can you tell it came out in the last 2 years?
This is like the storybook looking one.
Oh, that's a great shout. I didn't even think about that.
What is it called?
Nope.
Turn-based RPG is what it is.
I know.
Yeah, we knew that. Skip. 2019. You were right about that. Oh,
dude, I don't know.
This isn't.
We might have not got this one. Ah.
Oh, God. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, you want to see the example of turn-based strategy that I hate? You're watching it.
Strategy RPG, yeah.
Wildermyth.
Yes.
You had that one?
I did not have the name, but I knew what it was.
Okay.
It doesn't have any like healers.
We're counting it,
which is weird for the title, but
is this Picto?
No, this is 8-bit runner, whatever it's called.
8-bit runner?
Yeah.
Is that what it's like? Like that?
No.
Whoops.
No, it's spell out bit.
Whoa.
Jeez.
Well, you moved the camera, computer.
8-bit runner? I can't remember what it's called. Just do that. Just type it in.
Bit Trip Runner?
Bit Trip. Thank you. Oh, it's not Bit Trip.
Original release too old for me. So this is an old game.
This looks like a DOS game.
I have no idea what
I don't know.
I've never seen this image in my life.
This is like Commander Keen.
Oh.
We're going to use that. We're going to take that. What was it?
Commander Keen?
Like that?
Yeah.
Dude, Commander Keen. Steven! Oh, shit. Dang it. I thought that was it.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know. We're failing now. We got 2 right off the rip, and now we're...
1989.
Dynamics. This looks good for 1989.
No kidding. There's vector graphics?
Yeah. Victor. Mech Warrior.
Oh, it's Mech Warrior.
Wow.
What the heck?
You're the Mech guy. You're the Mech Warrior guy.
I don't know why I didn't get that. I don't remember being so green.
I get, you know what we should have been a dead giveaway? Look at the image down here.
Mech on the bottom.
Yeah. That looks like a Mech Warrior mech.
I don't, man. I just totally failed.
Honestly, what's your vector, Victor?
Okay. What the heck is that? Look at this stupid image. What is that?
I can't tell if we're looking at clouds or if we're...
That thing on the bottom right, it looks like a reticle of some sort. I have no idea what I'm looking at. It looks like a broken JPEG. You have a crazy guess? Just do it. Spec Ops, The Line. No.
Okay. Hey, this is a crazy guess.
I would have bought you lunch.
Yeah.
I'll take that back.
You might as well just guess blind.
Can we go back and do that again for the first one? This looks like they're on a beach. Is that a pencil? That looks like a
69% Metacritic score. Means it's not that great.
This looks like it could be like a Dead Island game. Like one of the... No.
Yeah, it does look like 3D graphics, right?
Is this a person on the bottom right? Is what I'm thinking? That's a figure of somebody.
I don't know. It looks like
There's a
360 PS3 era.
Very tiny pine tree, I guess. I don't know what this in the bottom left. It looks like a pencil.
And there's a town burning in the background.
And is that a sandcastle in the foreground?
I don't know. Guess what? Skip.
PS4, Xbox One. I recognize this image.
Is this
This is 3D. You're looking up at a statue.
This is not an Assassin's Creed game?
No.
Is this?
Oh, it's a launch title. Dead Rising 4.
This is Dead Rising 4. This looks like a medieval game. It's 2 words.
I want lunch. It's Mad Max.
It's Mad Max. Dang it. I played this game at lunch today.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I did. The resolution didn't look that great. So,
God, this game's so good.
It is good.
Look, we should have got this gas town in the background.
Yeah, it is.
Come on. What are we doing?
I don't know what that
remember
part
this
is,
part
though.
either. God, this game rules.
2 may enter, 1 may leave.
Thunderdome.
Great combat too.
Really good combat, and it is the perfect evolution of the Batman Arkham series combat, but it's just way
He's gonna do it right now. He's
brutal.
gonna do a takedown. He's gonna do a takedown. Do a takedown. Do a takedown.
No, he's gonna slam his head.
No, you gotta do a takedown, guy.
Oh man, this guy's just spamming the same button.
Oh, there it is. Oh,
no,
we
he
almost
blocked
had
it.
Here we go.
There we go.
Only 69%.
Yeah,
it's an underrated game for sure.
That is surprising. That was a great game.
Because that game, Mad Max game, is definitely loved more today. Than
Mad Max game.
The Mad Max game is called Mad Max.
It's not like you just said Mad Max game. You didn't say the Mad Max game, but
Mad Max.
This looks like Dragon Ball.
Gotta be.
That guy's forearms are huge, though.
What
I want those
forearm
forearms.
are you seeing?
His forearms. He's like bending over, like he's about to jump. I think.
No,
You don't think so?
That's not a.
You don't think that's a forearm?
That looks like a plant of some sort.
It looks like he's about to jump. It looks like he's about to jump into a UFO. On the right.
Do Mega Man. Mega Man X something. I don't know.
Mega Man XXX.
X7.
Oh.
X6.
Would it be really funny if Mega Man, when they get to like the 30th iteration, they make it Mega Man XXX?
Oh, look, a wheel.
Is that not funny to you?
It still looks like Mega Man X. I don't know. It's not Mega Man X. It would have told you.
Oh, yeah, you're right. What if this was Twisted Metal?
No, it's not. Not even close.
What if it was, though?
Then I would buy you 2 lunches. It's not.
Arcade.
It's a fighting game.
It's Marvel versus Capcom. Or Marvel superheroes. It's
Clash of Superheroes?
probably 2. It's either 1 or 2.
That's an older Hulk.
I'm doing this one.
It's 2.
I knew it was a fighter game.
2 or New Age of...
Yeah, it's the same. Yeah.
Whatever.
New Age
of Heroes.
Yeah.
Never would have guessed this in a million years.
Right.
I thought it was Hulk jumping into a UFO.
So
That's
what was that
one.
white elbow looking thing?
Oh, wait, we got one more.
Yeah, we got one more.
Sorry.
Let's do it.
Come on. This is... I recognize this.
Star Wars pod racing.
I wish. That'd be awesome. I recognize this. I recognize this, but I can't think of what it... Oh, this might be a Gears game. No?
The color
I
palette's
don't
correct.
know.
It is, yeah, it's like black and blue. I would think it's like Gears 3.
No,
if it was a Gears
it's
game.
too much blue.
Could be Gears Judgment.
It's too blue. Let's just do Gears, but I don't think that looks like a Unreal Engine 3 game.
I'll do 3 because that's what my first idea was. I hate how long.
Do
There we go.
Judgment.
No, I called it. If it's Judgment, I would be mad.
Yeah, it's not. Oh, that does look familiar. Those text. That's not an Unreal game.
No, it's very real.
I don't
see what you
know.
did there.
Do Odyssey. Do Enslaved. Odyssey to the West. Good job.
Wow.
Look at that.
You just gave yourself a good job.
I meant like I won. Yeah, look at that.
I
knew-
forgot about that game.
I don't
It
even-
is a another kind of a hidden game.
Dude, I don't know what this is. Ninja Theory.
That is that guy, Monkey. So this is
Oh, is this Journey to the West?
it is Journey to the
Okay.
West, but in the future. But that is played by the motion capture guru. What's his name?
Oh,
Played 1 million monkeys.
right. Yeah. Also in Clair Obscur.
Also in Clair Obscur.
That's how we're going to wrap things up. Can't think of his name.
Sam?
No.
Oh boy. Golem. Just call him Golem. He's
Andy Serkis.
Andy Serkis.
God.
Thank you.
He plays him though?
Yeah, that's Andy Serkis. He's a voice actor and everything.
Does he do the motion capture?
Yeah.
He puts on the monkey suit again.
Yep, he does.
Says, I'll do it one last time.
This is completely Journey to
Did
the
you know
West.
he played, he was also the motion capture for King Kong?
Yeah, I know.
Isn't that crazy? Dude just loves playing as a monkey,
Yep.
like on his free time.
It's really good.
He is really good. I love Andy Serkis. Legend. All right. That's going to wrap things up. We didn't have a lot to talk about, but we made it work.
Yeah, we
ladies
made
and
it
gentlemen.
work,
We had top
everybody.
fives. We had guess the game. We had games we were playing. We had everything we needed to make a solid episode. We'll be gone next week. No episode next week.
Yeah.
We'll be busy. So we'll see you guys in 2 weeks. And who knows? Maybe the biggest story in the history of gaming news will come out.
Half-Life 3.
Honestly, with our luck, that's not impossible that would happen. All right. Please remember, like, follow, subscribe, share, tell your friends about us. We greatly appreciate that. And we'll be back in 2 weeks talking more video games. See you guys.
Later.